Go 6 on the light. Rebel for motherfucking life. Yo, reppin' the white trash family. Ain't no authority, ain't no fuckery. Ain't nothing but real shit tuning and see. We pursuing loyalty and respect. That's all we demand. We don't take no shit from any entitled hand. Flying high, red, white and blue. We free bird in the sky. Rebel for motherfucking life. No rules, no bounds, we don't ask why. White trash pride, we won't fucking apologise. We got rebel in our hearts, we won't fucking compromise. No bullshit, the realest you'll ever meet. We don't back down or mislead. You leave you standing on your feet, because we don't look down on anyone unless you bite under our feet. We the people who stand tall in the face of defeat, never missing a beat. We ain't got much, but we got hearts and soul. Our word is our weapon, and that's all we're fucking told. Unless you fuck around and find out the hard way. Hey yo, what the fuck is trash day? Heritage is not hate, we don't need no fancy things. We just need no fake cap and ass government stealing from you and me, destroying literally everything. Our loyalty's our strength, our respect is motherfucking unique. Every free bird jump out your fucking seat and sing this shit with me. You can call us outcasts, misfits and thugs, but we won't change for you. We'll stay true as fuck. We ride or die for our own. What the fuck is it to you? White trash family till the day we die. That's just the way it is, don't ask why. So raise your flags high, let the anthems play. We'll ride freebird style all motherfucking day. Rebel for life, that's our fucking way. White trash family, we here to fucking stay. Ain't no shame in our game, y'all let a like and subscribe. Tattooed Rebels channel, Ghost X spitting at you from the other side.
What's up, guys? It's good to see y'all tonight. Thought I'd come in and say hi to y'all tonight and show you the aftermath of Hurricane Helena. So let me go ahead and play the Star Spangled Banner, and then I will come in and say hello to everybody. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. You know we love our veterans and soldiers that are fighting for us right now. So let me come in and say hello to everybody. We got Miss Sunshine, we got Beagle Mom, we got Granny Bassmaster. How are you all doing today? It is good to see y'all. Now, I'm going to show you some videos of Erwin before the storm, and then we're going to talk about it after. There's a lot of devastation down there, guys. A lot. So let me go ahead and grab. I've only got two. Hello, how are you, Granny Bassmaster? It's good to see you. It's good to see everyone. All right, guys, I'm going to bring up this one. And you probably hear my dogs barking in the background. All right. Give you some sound. But you hear the guy that's talking about it. Oh. Okay, guys, this is Erwin, Tennessee. I don't remember the date on this. Let me see. This is from the real Appalachia. This was in, I don't know when it was exactly, but it was in the summertime. I mean, the wintertime. So let's look at Erwin before. All right, guys, here we go. Put a 1 in chat if you can hear the audio.
Okay, just crossing into Erwin from Unicoi.
And it's hard to hear him.
Heading in. Going to Clarence's drive-in to eat, and I'm so hungry. I'll give you more history when I actually get downtown walking around, but by golly, all I can think about right now is a fried chicken and some mashed potatoes.
And Clarence is a restaurant that me and Becca used to eat at when we went down there to visit her mom's. I don't think it's there no more, so we go to one in town now. But here we go, guys. I'll let you see. And Erwin is a beautiful place, guys. It's very beautiful down there.
All right, we're about to hit the business district here, it looks like. This intersection is where if you came off I-26, that's where you would be.
Now, when he just went through that red light, that is coming off I-26, and I-26 is now destroyed from the Hurricane Helena.
You drive down there and make a right, come into here, into town. We have a wonderful apple festival every year. I think it's October.
Yeah, they have a
September, but I think
apple festival every year during
I'm telling you, it is packed.
October. I think it's
sardines down here.
And they're not going to have it this year.
Like I say, there's a lot of history about Erwin. I'll get into that down the road, but
we might skip through some of this because it's a pretty long video.
downtown area is really gorgeous. It's a lot bigger than I
other stuff.
expected.
I just want you to see Erwin. It's a small town, but it is a very nice place down there. Very beautiful. With the mountains. I'm just a mountain person, I guess. And Becca's brother worked at that funeral home back there. Make this bad.
And you'll see occasionally you'll see a little bit of some elephant references, which
You'll be coming up to the main part of town here.
Infamous story of Murderous Mary, the elephant that was hung down here in Erwin. And all these people are really tired of that story, believe me. So I hesitate to even bring it up, but you can't go to Erwin and not mention it, which is.
And if you hear him in the background, he's saying
20th century,
they have a famous story of Murderous Mary, which was an elephant that killed his worker, handler,
and so
up in Kingsport.
A lot of people saw it, and they wanted vengeance.
And
basically a lynch mob.
they hung the elephant in Erwin, Tennessee.
I don't know how much you know about elephants. They're hard to kill. You can't just go there and put a bullet in it and be done with it. So they come up with this plan.
We're going down there Friday. For some reason, the kids are out of school. What y'all out?
And and this all happened in Kingsport. And that's why I think it's a little unfair for Erwin to get tarred with this thing.
Ball break.
The only reason
so we're going to go down there Friday.
Brought it down here was because the railroad
deliver
they could actually
stuff that we've got.
On this crane.
Water and
so they brought it down here, and it's like a real spectacle. A bunch of people came to watch.
Baby
I don't understand this old
stuff like that.
Stuff, almost like you're in
a carnival atmosphere.
And And so they hung this elephant.
Oh, he's showing you the picture right there.
There's pictures.
That's the picture where they hung
I've written stories about it. It's actually in my book.
back in
Legends of Harvey State. See if I can plug it. Anyway, they hang this thing, and there's a picture of it, and it's
Hey, Johnny.
a picture of my horse home. Back.
Get that off.
I'm telling you,
going through downtown now.
I've had death threats over just posting that thing. People do not, and I'm not talking about the Erwin people. I'm talking about animal lovers and so forth. Like, this thing happened.
Basically, Erwin there. It's very beautiful.
And the fact of the matter is, poor old. Seems like nobody cares about the poor old guy got his head smashed.
We're going to go and look at another part. Give me just a second. And also, let me see what the other video is. Maybe it was the only video. Okay, that was. Let's see here. Okay. Now, this was a year ago. I'm going to show this one. Kiki and Lily, Joni, it is good to see you. It is very good to see you. I hope y'all are doing well. And thank you for being here. So this is the other video of Erwin before all this happened. So now this is a lady walking around downtown.
Time here in beautiful, historic downtown Erwin. A lot has changed.
And as I said, this is where Becca's
new businesses
from. She wasn't born there.
And restaurants to art galleries and even a tavern.
You can email me.
A very unfortunate thing happened back in 2009.
Let me,
big old municipal building burned down in our downtown.
I don't know if this will work, but I'll try.
Luckily, the foresight of our leaders said we want to invest that insurance money back into our downtown. We know that the downtown
that might bring up my email.
That is where you have your identity. That's what makes you unique. And so they invested.
There's my email. Just email me your number and I'll message you mine.
Widening the sidewalks, putting in underground utilities, new landscaping. And, you know, there's been so many other improvements downtown to make it more inviting to the people.
Yeah, they have a thing called the Apple
Jamie
Festival,
Rice
and
is
it's
the
real nice. I mean,
for the town of
apples
Erwin.
any
She's
way
also
you
a
can
business
get them.
owner. She has a familiar story.
Candied
she grew
apples,
up here,
caramel
then
apples,
moved away.
all
And after a few years, she felt the tug of her hometown.
And finally, things just kind of clicked for us, and we just said, why don't we go home? Why don't we move back home and invest in our own hometown?
And invest they did. 8 years ago, they bought the building that is now home to the Bramble, a popular downtown event space. And just down the road,
that was all that. I wanted you to see the outskirts of the town. Well, you can email me when you get a chance. Oh, you don't have it? If you want to put your email in there, ma'am, I can. I'll copy it and paste it. All right, guys, let's go. Now, that was Erwin before. Oh, you did above? I don't see it. Wilma, honey. It was. Becca's mom lives down there, though. Kiki. She's all right. And I thought she was going to have a lot of damage, but she didn't have, she had rain, of course, but there was no damage except for outside, like trees and stuff. I thought she had like mud in her house, but I think she lives upstairs. I'm not for sure, but she has a lot of wind damage. That's all she had. But they have no running water down there now. And as of today, I seen where WJHL said that like 3 or 4 counties are conserving water. So we're going to try and get as much water, baby diapers, baby food to take down there that we can. Hello, Rift. How are you, sir? All right, guys. Now I'm going to show you, there's a lot of videos that I'm going to show. So please bear with me. Okay, let's see here. Let me see if this is the one. Okay. All right, this is Erwin as of the hurricane. Yes, and we was worried about you too, Joni. But our phones was barely working during the storm, so I don't think my text made it through to you. But Wilma, if you can, just write that down. It's the same as me, Tattooed Rebel 2229 at gmail.com. That's all it is. That's my email. All right, guys. This is Erwin after the hurricane and after some of it went down.
It's heartbreaking to see, and now we've seen it with our own eyes. There have been thousands of Tennesseans praying for the Tennesseans here in Upper East Tennessee, and there has been a great deal of effort put in making sure that help is on the way and assistance gets here. There's a lot of damage out there, and there are bridges out. We've seen those. There are roads that are impassable now, so that isolates people for certain.
Let me go back there just a minute to that right there. That is the interstate going into Erwin. That was the interstate going into Erwin. To get to Erwin now, we are going to have to take back roads. And that's why I'm going, because Becca cannot drive, or she wants to drive, so I'm going with her just to, if I think it's too dangerous to go through a puddle of water, we're not going. Or I'll get out and check it and walk through it, and she can follow me through it. But that's the main entrance into Erwin off of I-26.
People for certain.
When you get in the air and you see the devastation, and these are not just, businesses, these are people, these are friends, these are our families that I've taken care of, and it's something like we've never seen in this part of the state. Who would think that a hurricane would do this much damage in East Tennessee? But that's where we're at, and I've had people reach out from all over the country to say, what can I do to help you?
Thank you, Big Mom. All right.
At least 4 Tennesseans are dead tonight after a once-in-a-lifetime flooding. The Tennessee Department of Health says one was in Johnson County and the other was in Unicoi County. Then this evening,
And
Cobb
Unicoi
County's Mayor
County
shared
in
2
Erwin,
people
Tennessee.
there have also passed. Good evening and welcome to News 2 at 10. I'm Kenley Hargett. The devastation brought by Helene across 5 states in the South is described as catastrophic. The storm blamed for at least 84 deaths across the region. In Unicoi County, officials tell us 73 people remain missing. The sheriff of Humphreys County says East Tennessee crews
part of
are
the
asking for more
interstate
cadaver
14
dogs. They have found
where that bridge
4 in the ground in Unicoi County. Today, a 6-man deputy team from Humphreys County was assigned to search for bodies. The TBI set up a hotline to report anyone missing in East Tennessee. If you know anyone that you may believe missing in the flooding, you can call 1-800-TBI-FIND. Give us much information on that person as you can, including their name, phone number, and vehicle information. The Tennessee Department of Transportation is calling the flood damage a historic situation for the state. News 2's Audrey Mayer explains Helene's impact on infrastructure and how first responders from Middle Tennessee are helping.
All right, I'll look here in a minute.
14 bridges closed. 5 bridges completely
I got you. Thank
destroyed
you.
in East Tennessee.
I'll message you here
27
after the
sections
show.
of state roadway also shut down. At this point, officials say it's too soon to tell when any of the routes will be reopened.
We have inspected over 100 bridges in the last 36 hours over 7 counties. We still have hundreds to go.
TDOT says at one point during the storm, there were more than 1.2 million gallons per second of water coming over the Nolichucky Dam near Greenville. For context, on a given day at Niagara Falls, the peak daily flow would be only 700,000 gallons per second, making Helene nearly 2 times stronger.
As our people are being rescued, we will rejoice with them for their safety. As we locate our dead, we will mourn with their loved ones and show true love and compassion.
First responders from Middle Tennessee acting quickly to send aid, including Dixon County Sheriff's Office deputies collecting bottles of water Sunday. Donations are still being accepted at their EMA office.
I don't know. I'll find that out.
And there are several other Middle Tennessee organizations helping with search and rescue as well as recovery efforts. Officials in East Tennessee say they still need packaged food items, flashlights, garbage bags, wipes, and other personal care items for survivors. We have a list of organizations accepting donations up on our website. Kenley, back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Audrey. More Middle Tennesseans are hitting the road to help out neighbors in need. The Upper Cumberland Electric Membership Corporation is heading.
Let me tell you this, linemen from all the way up in Canada come down to help get some sort of the lights back on into some of these houses. Some they couldn't because of where the rains just destroyed the poles. But linemen from Canada come down to help. I know I've seen a picture somewhere I know at Exit 7 Walmart, we're right up the road from us. At least 75 to 100 trucks stopped there and loaded up with water and stuff like that to take to these people. Water, diapers, and stuff like that. So that's what I figured I would take down. Water, diapers, baby food, if I can figure out how to get it all. But what we got right now, we're going to take. Baby wipes are a must, yes. And their water, the water power is shut and completely gone. Yeah. So when we get there Friday, we're going to get her mom and we're going to go to, I think it was Evergreen First Free Will Baptist Church, and deliver what we can to take down there. Deliver what we've got to drop off.
To Western North Carolina to provide extra hands to help restore power in the area. The Putnam County Utility Company tells News 2 it's sending 15 of its crew members to help the Rutherford Electric Membership Corporation. In Morrisville, North Carolina, 70% of its members are without power. A dedicated team of search and rescue members are launching out to Eastern Tennessee tonight. The crew comes from Columbia, Murray County, Spring Hill, and Lawrence County. They're headed to Erwin and Unicoi County. On social media, they say their mission is a foot-based search for missing people. TWRA agents also went out to affected counties. Teams rescued people and animals from submerged buildings. They asked everyone not to deploy their own boats into the water.
That's another thing, the animal shelter down there. Dog food, if we could get dog food to take down there. I'd like to load up my truck and take a whole bunch of stuff down there. But like I said, we got a couple cases and stuff like that and some couple cases of water, and I don't know how many cases of water she's got. And then we're going to go get some sanitizer, not sanitizer, but diapers and stuff. It is sad.
Since debris and swift water make navigation difficult. At McMinnville, firefighters are collecting resources to send east. They're asking for bottled water, packaged food, personal care, and household cleaning items, tarps, flashlights, and batteries. You can drop donations off at fire stations 1 and 2 by October 4th. The Tennessee National Guard is helping state, county, and local emergency first responders in areas impacted by severe flooding. Guardsmen are providing 24-hour ground and aerial rescue support to those in need. Friday, 3 Black Hawk helicopters performed nearly 60 aerial rescues of Tennesseans trapped in floodwaters, including hospital staff and patients at Unicoi County Hospital. Members of Smyrna's 45th Civil Support Team, who are certified swift water rescue technicians, deployed to East Tennessee to assist with rescue operations. Saturday, 7 Black Hawk.
This right here, this building right here, is the hospital in Erwin. Now, to me, it's not a big hospital. It's like a care center. But there was quite a bit of people, and they all made it to the roof, and everybody got out of there safe thanks to the Black Hawk helicopters. But now where this is, let's see. I'm trying to see, and I'll show you videos of it. But there's a place up here called Impact Plastics. Those places are going to be sued very, very soon. I guarantee you. And I'll tell you why when we get to that story. Urgent care, yes. An urgent care. Thank you. Way up in chat. Well, can you put it in again, Wilma, and I will put it up on screen where everybody can see it. I'm sorry, I didn't see it, man. Please forgive me. I was looking at the videos over here. But this is a hospital of Erwin right here, guys.
Helicopters from Knoxville and Nashville's Berry Field continued rescue missions in East Tennessee, saving nearly 15 people.
All right,
Through the tail end of Hurricane Helena, which was 48 hours, we're finally getting.
Now, as I was telling you about the interstates, Interstate I-40 going over to North Carolina, they said it would be December of 2025 before that road would be open again. The road in Erwin, they said that would be probably December of this year before that road will be opened up again. And they've got alternate routes to get into these areas, but still, it's devastating to these people. I mean, there's some roads that goes up into the mountains that are completely gone for these people. All right, here we go with this video, guys.
Getting through with organizations and government agencies banding together across the state. Tennessee is doing everything it can to help those most impacted. Local 3's Catherine Vaughn has more.
We're experiencing things that in my 24 years we have not experienced before.
This is what Executive Director Julia Wright of American Red Cross of Eastern Tennessee says just a day after Hurricane Helene's devastation.
Families are coming to our shelter at a complete loss. Many don't know where to turn or what next steps to take.
She says Helene is just one of 4 hurricane responses that have impacted the nation in 2024 alone.
Each year, we just seem to get larger and larger impacted areas, and each disaster just seems to be a little stronger than the last.
And the same can be said for those impacted.
No one should have to go through a disaster like this alone. This type of devastation is very difficult for everyone. It's difficult for the people who are experiencing it firsthand. It's difficult for the responders that we have that are there and seeing it firsthand.
With the help of government agencies and organizations, preparation was underway across the country.
And that included some 45,000 snacks and ready-to-eat meals, as well as about 26 emergency response vehicles.
The need is growing daily, but as of right now, the focus is on the basics.
In a situation like this, some people lost everything. So just their basic needs need to be met.
Tri-State Mutual Aid Coordinator Eric Mitchell says they currently have 8 swift water teams deployed across East Tennessee. and are conducting door-to-door searches to rescue those trapped in homes.
Some of these areas, I mean, the flooding happened so quickly they didn't have time to evacuate.
And if you or someone you know is in that situation, Mitchell says help is on the way.
We've opened up and supported hundreds of shelters for thousands of individuals who evacuated their homes this past week.
In a time of devastation and disaster, people from all over are stepping up.
So we've sent over 500 disaster workers that are on the ground helping, with hundreds more on the way.
But this is just the beginning of a long journey ahead.
We're still looking for volunteers. That's something that is really the lifeline of our organization, is to have those volunteers on the ground, providing that comfort and support for families who have lost everything.
To volunteer or find out more information, you can visit our website. I'm Catherine Vaughn, Local 3 News.
All right, guys, I'm going to show you this interview right here. This is a guy that, okay, now.
All right, you're recording.
This gentleman right here, let me look that up for you. Hold on a minute. It's right at 40 miles. It's 39.9, 39.8, somewhere around in there. It said on. So it's right at 40 miles. But those people are Becca's friends and family down there. So if I got to sell something, I'm going to go down there and take what I can. But now, what I was telling you, this gentleman right here works at Impact Plastics Company. Now, you'll hear him tell you, I know, I've seen that. They're offering land for the animals. I've seen a bunch of people on Facebook offering their buildings for their animals, you know, like if you keep rabbits, or if you've got like I do over here, oh my goodness, bearded dragons, snakes and stuff like that. They're offering them the building to store them for them people until they can figure something out. And I'm gonna tell you this, in my opinion, guys, I'm 55 years old and I've never seen a hurricane come up this far inland. Now, back in 1958, to the exact date that this hurricane happened, to the exact date, there was a hurricane, and her name was Helen. And she destroyed, mainly it was North Carolina and South Carolina that she got. But it come on over and it buried down. But still, 66 years to the date that Helen hit back in as a matter of fact, it was 9/27/1958. And I think Helena hit 9/27 of this year. So that's awesome. That's, what do you call it? Astronomical odds that would happen. But listen to this guy, guys. Now, this is the place where I don't know how many people are missing or dead from this company, and you'll hear why. There'll be some suing going on in that company. Hello, J. Brad.
First, if you'll say and spell your name so I get that right.
It's Robert, R-O-B-E-R-T, Jarvis, J-A-R-V as in Victor, I-S.
So when have you seen the statement that the plastic company sent out? When you saw that, what's your first thought?
It was anger, hurt, it was lies. It was just frustration.
What really happened that day?
We were all working and the power went out and I got a text right when the power went out from another employee saying that the parking lot was flooded. I started walking up towards the break room. That's where you walk out at to the parking lot. And I seen the parking lot flooded, and I was like, what do I do? And I told me, move my car. They said, move my car. So I moved my car to higher ground, which it was still in water. There wasn't no at all dry ground in that parking lot. I got out. I said, can we leave? And the woman said, no, not until I speak with Jerry. About 10 minutes later, she came back and said, y'all can leave. It was too late. We had one way in, one way out. And when they told us we could leave, the one way out was blocked off. So we were stuck in traffic on that road, waiting to see what we were going to do, because everybody knew it was just one way. And then we turned around. We all finally got turned around, and some people going up this big old train road, four-wheel drive, were getting up there barely, and people were getting stuck trying to get up there. So they sent us down. So some of the other employees from another company sent us down. They said they cut open the fence on 26. So we went down there, and as we were trying to go down there, I lost my car and started floating down the river. Well, we didn't know what to do. We were in panic mode. So the water was coming up, and then we did what we had to survive. It was a guy in a 4x4 came, picked a bunch of us up, and saved our lives, or we'd have been dead too.
Now listen right here.
What does that feel like now to be, one of the, I guess, few that made it out? I don't know how many.
It hurts. It hurts knowing that they didn't make it and I did. I don't know. I mean, it just doesn't seem fair to me that they didn't make it.
What would you say to the company?
Why'd you make us work that day? Why? We shouldn't have worked. We shouldn't have been there. None of us should have been there. And that's what I should have said to him.
Do you feel the pain that man's going through because he lost friends, maybe even family members, because the company wanted them to work? Now you'll hear him say, he'll tell that the big wigs were gone. They didn't work. Only the employees were the ones working there.
Why did you make us work when you knew you were taking a statement, you were monitoring it? Why did you make us stay and work?
Is there anything else that you want?
I mean, when they told us we could leave, it was just too late. I mean, there was no way out. Some people made it out with four-wheel drive, but if you didn't have four-wheel drive, or if you were stuck in that line I was stuck in, it was too late. Because, like I said, my car got washed down the river, down the road, actually, and just, they shouldn't have ever made us go into work that day. And it breaks my heart for them people that we lost. They were good. Every one of them were good people. I work with them every day. And we were like family. We cut up, we joked there. And it broke my heart to see that they died and that they didn't make it. All because of greed, I think.
Do you know how many people are gone?
6 from Impact Plastics. We lost 6 people. And that was all on first shift.
I think that's enough for TV, unless you wanted to. I appreciate.
Now you're going to
Unicoi County
now
plastics manufacturer is offering.
This is a company that is making statements about what happened. Here you go.
Sympathy after several employees went missing or died amid the catastrophic flooding there. Impact Plastics in Erwin says employees were dismissed by management to their homes when the plant lost power and water started covering the parking lot and a nearby service road. Impact said most employees left immediately, but some remained at the facility or nearby. The company reports several employees.
Okay, guys, let me ask you something. Now, if you were at a job and they said you could leave, supposedly, wouldn't you leave to go be with your families? I wouldn't even went into work knowing that was coming. They told them that they were keeping an eye on the storm. Hello, Night Demon. We're doing good. But they didn't keep an eye on that storm. What they done was the bigwigs, they left and went to where they could get out of safety or in safety and left their workers there. There's a video somewhere. I'll have to find it, and I will play it again for you when I can find it. That the woman, that man sitting right there says, I asked, I think it was the HR woman or the representative or whatever she's called, can we leave? And she says, no, stay here until I talk to the big man and see what he says. I just said, keep your job. I'm going to my family. I'm getting out of here. But I'll let you hear what all they said here, guys. And then I got to show you some other stuff.
Employees left the industrial park in a truck owned by a neighboring business. Others reportedly left by taking the CSX railroad track behind the plant because high water had entered the front of the facility. Company leaders say the truck tipped over. 5 employees and a contractor went missing. 5 others who were also on the truck made it to safety and were later evacuated. The company says the National Guard was sent at the request of Impact Plastics, and they were able to airlift 5 other employees to safety. In a statement, Impact leadership said in part, quote, those who are missing or deceased and their families are in our thoughts and prayers, end quote.
All right, guys, give me just a second. Yes, guys, and we lost Pete Rose. Pete Rose, and we're losing a lot of people. We lost Pete Rose. We lost, and this is not due to the storm, but Pete Rose passed away. Frank off of American Pickers, he passed away. I think they said the dad off of Good Times passed away, but I thought he had passed away years ago. I may be wrong about that. We lost Chris Christopherson. It's just, yeah. They said he had a stroke in 2022 and it declined and kept declining. So he passed away, I think today, or it might have been yesterday, but I know he passed away within yesterday and today. All right, guys, I'm going to show you something else. Hey, Chicken Snake. I'm going to try and stop it because I want to stop it before it. Okay. All right, guys, what I'm going to show you now, I seen this off TikTok. It's from a lady in Erwin, and she was showing the river, the Nolichucky. But, guys, let me tell you this. That was so bad that, and I don't know if this had anybody in it, but what it shows is just devastating. So it's just a short little video. It's the Nolichucky River. It's going across a bridge. So let me show you this right here. Now, this is very unsettling if nobody has seen it. So you can see it. That is a coffin floating down the Nolichucky River. That is just, and there's a lot of people out there that are And I'm not going to bring up his picture, but the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency identified a body as belonging to Boone McCrary from Greenville, Tennessee. He was found along with his dog in the Greenville Creek days after the historic flooding. He was out trying to save people in his boat, and his boat flipped over, but he had one lady with him. No, you're fine. You're fine. But when the boat flipped over, the woman got to safety where she could be rescued, but he was swept down, and he was in Erwin, I think, when this happened, and they found him in Greenville. So he floated from Erwin to Greenville in Nolichucky. Him and his dog both passed, and that's just sad, guys. That's very, very sad. Guys, this is, like I said, I'm 55 years old. I've seen tornadoes. And I was in, what's that hurricane that hit over in North Carolina? I think it happened. Was it Katrina? What year did Katrina happen? Rift, was you over there then? Because I remember I was in North Carolina when a hurricane did hit over there, and I was asleep. And slept straight through it, guys. I was dead tired from work. I slept straight through it. I mean, we wasn't right directly in the path. We were on the outskirts. Nah, I don't know. It wasn't that one then. This one happened back maybe 2000. Whatever the one that happened back in 2000. It might not have been Katrina then. Man, I can't believe I can't remember that. But that's the only hurricane I ever seen until this one. Now, we got wind damage from Helena that happened on the 27th. We got wind damage. Well, no, there was one happening in North Carolina because I can't remember the name of. Hey, Pen 1010. Hugo. It's Hurricane Hugo. But that wasn't till what? That was in what year? Rift. Because I may be wrong on the year, but I knew I was over there and I was working, and we wasn't right in the main path. We were like 2 miles on the edge of it. 2 miles outside the edge of it. So we got a lot of heavy rain and stuff like that. Was it 89? Goodness gracious. Okay. It was Hugo, though. I do remember that. You're fine. You're fine, Kiki. Thank you. But now, guys, I will say this, and you do not have to do this. You do not have to do this. But if you would like to donate so we can get some cases of water and some diapers and stuff like that to take down there, and you would like to, you're not required to, and you do not have to. But you can Cash App right there going across the bottom of the screen, or PayPal, and whatever we get, you will see our video when we take down there. It's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. All right there. Thank you. PayPal is the same way. You can do exclamation Cash App or exclamation PayPal, and they both should pop up like that. And if you'd like to, you can donate, and we'll get cases of water, diapers, baby formula, and stuff like that to take down there. I know me and Becca's got, I think she's got like 3 cases or 4 cases of water. That's all we had at the time. You can do so. You don't have to. Well, that's like I said, Wilma, I'm 55 and I've never seen a hurricane come this far inland. I don't even think Hugo after it hit landfall, I think Hugo died out. This one didn't. This one didn't die out at all. But now if you would like to, and I will say that this is coming from Tattooed Rebel community, you'll see what all I give down there. If I get any donations, I'm going to go ahead, and it did die out. That's what I thought. I'm going to take it down there, and whatever I get, you're going to see me give. And I think I'm taking mine to the Evergreen Free Will Church. And they can, you know, send it to wherever, because they will know more about where it needs to go. So, but you don't have to. It would be appreciated, though, to help these families out, because they're not going to have water for a long while, guys. They're not going to be able to go back to the house. And it's, in my opinion, it's going to take years for them to rebuild down there, because some of the houses, they just washed away, guys. I mean, completely washed away. I'm no hero. I am no hero. I'm just Appalachian strong, as they call it. I love these mountains. And I would hope that if something happened like that here in Bristol, that someone would want to help our community just like that. Now, guys, so Fridays, yes, they do, Night Demon. I know that we're going to take Becca's mom, because, like I said, there's no water down there. So we're going to take her mom at least 2 cases of the water. If we could get more, we're going to take her more. So we're going to try and help her out, because they're going to have to boil water. I mean, they don't have to boil water. They're going to have to bathe in water that we, I guess, send out. I would like to see if they had I don't know if they have portable showers, because people's going to need to take showers. Because I've never, guys, that hurts me. That really, really hurts that these people that close. And I was sitting here thinking, Becca's at work right now. Like I said, the guy from VFW let us borrow let us borrow the truck. Said that we could use it until we got one, or got one of the others fixed. And he said, when you get it fixed, we can get it back. It is awful. And like I said, I was sitting here and I was thinking, if that was me in that situation, you know, I would go crazy, guys, because I love my family, guys. I love my family. And I don't know what I would do without my family. And there is people that they don't know where their family is. As a matter of fact, I will go show you. And guys, I will say this, in Erwin, there is a place where they're mostly Mexicans or Hispanic descent, and it's just unreal, guys. It's just but thank you so very much. I won't mention your names, but if I know you in here, I will. And Beagle Mom, thank you for that. You didn't have to, like I said. It's not required, but is appreciated. And it will be gone to the store tomorrow to pick some water, baby diapers, formula, and stuff like that. And I'll just say your initials, the one that sent the PayPal, JB, thank you so very much. That will be used also. It is very much appreciated. I don't know what I would do if my family was in that predicament. Look above at camp offering a lot. Okay, give me just a second and I will go look at that. Did you put it in? No, thank you all. What I had is what I've already got. This right here is going to help quite a bit. So thank you all. We're going to go load up tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Thursday. And then we're going to head out Friday and head down there. So the ones that did send, Beagle Mom, and like I said, I won't mention your name, but your initials are JB. Thank you so very much. And I'm sure these people will appreciate it very, very deeply. I heard a guy talking about that, Wilma. He said that a lot of people down there can't rebuild because they don't have insurance. Some of these people live back in log cabins and cabins that they have made by their own hands. Hello, Digger Duck. How are you, dear? But they built the house that they live in by their own hands, and insurance won't cover if you can't have it inspected and stuff like that. And I understand that because if you do live in a place like that, it does. You don't have to worry about that, Miss Wilma. Like I said, it's if you wanted to. You do not have to. But I do appreciate everyone that has. And my dear, she does this all the time. Miss Joni, thank you so very much. You didn't have to, but thank you. These people will appreciate this very much. And we will load up with whatever we can afford with this and deliver it Friday. So thank you all so very much. Like I said, it's not required, but you people are helping a lot of people out. Thank you, darling. You got, I don't know what bell is. Much love to you, Joni. Much love to Beagle Mom, and much love. No, I don't have Zelle. I don't trust Zelle. I mean, I don't know it. That's why I don't trust it. Digger Duck, it's good to see you. And all you beautiful people that have helped tonight, please be watching Friday. I will say this. If we don't have signal, I will still video it, and then I'll have to upload it when I come home. But I want to do it live so y'all can see it. I want y'all to see that these people are getting help from this community. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all just don't realize, guys. Like I said, even though Becca's mom is not my mom, you know, do I have bail? I'll call you. Is it okay if I call you in a minute, Wilma, after the live? Is that okay? But I don't have Zelle, honey. And someone said I need to get it because they said it was a good thing, but I don't have it. I just have the Cash App and the PayPal, and I think I have a Venmo, but I don't know. I don't think I do. I don't have Zelle, though, ma'am. But I will call you if that's okay with you after the live, or message you. But like I said, Becca's mom is my mother-in-law, but that woman, we didn't get along at first when we first met because, you know, I'm rough looking, and she didn't want her daughter messing with anybody that was rough looking. But she's got to know me, and she knows that I would never harm Becca or let anything happen to her or her grandchildren. So we get along fine now. So I love this woman dearly. She is my second mom. Oh, you're fine. You're fine, Wilma, honey. You're fine. I don't even know. Becca may have it. I don't know. Now, Becca had all kinds of cards. I don't know, ma'am. But Miss Ruby is the kindest, sweetest woman you'd ever want to meet. No, she's not stranded. She is not stranded. Her vehicle's there. Like I said, there was some wind damage around her place, a lot of rain, but she was just enough out of the way that the water didn't get to her. She was just enough above the Nolichucky that all they got was the wind damage and the rain damage. Oh, no. We don't have a bank account, just what we got with the Cash App and the PayPal. And I'm not being mean to anybody that does. I just don't believe in banks because I just don't believe in banks. And another thing I will tell you, a lot of places down there that are open, like little restaurants where you can go get food, their cards are no good. So when this happened to them, if they had a card that had money on it, it was no good. The only thing that they're using down there right now that I know of, because no power to work with the credit cards and the other cards and the Cash Apps and the PayPal, are obsolete, are very obsolete. We are shopping with Mama Duck. Well, Mama Duck, I want some candy. Well, if it is, Wilma, honey, I promise I will get Becca to get one. I promise. But you might be able to send Zelle through Cash App because it does have a bank. I just don't know how that works. I really don't. But guys, these people are devastated. I know there's people in North Carolina that are devastated, even in Damascus. Now, guys, another thing, we might go to Damascus also. Damascus is a town. See, I was born in Abingdon, Virginia, which is another town up above. It might be like Chime, up above Abingdon, and it was also destroyed. So I used to run around that town when I was younger, so it's got a lot of memory. Damascus is close to Hungry Mother's State Park, if y'all know anything, if y'all have ever heard of Hungry Mother's Park. It was destroyed also. Let me see if there's anything on here. Let's see. Let me see if I can find anything about Damascus or show you Damascus. But we might go up there also. Marion, Virginia, it was up there. I heard they did. That's going to hurt a lot of thing. You used to camp, so you know where Damascus is then. It's not far from there. It's like maybe 3 or 4 miles up above Damascus. And it's a very, very fun place. I love it there. I really do love it there. Let's see. All right, guys, I'll show you Damascus. She lives in, excuse me, I'm sorry, Pen 1010. She lives in Erwin, Tennessee, where this Helena hit. And it basically just, it didn't destroy the town like it did. Where was that one? It really, really destroyed. I think it was North Carolina. All cash, no gas, less cash. There you go. Let me show you this. Now, this is, like I said, this is Damascus, Virginia. And I don't know if it'll show it, but we'll see. But this is the aftermath of Damascus. After the storm, I mean.
Thing has not only impacted Tennessee and the Carolinas, but also Southwest Virginia. Our chief meteorologist, Mark Reynolds, and meteorologist Jared Sellers were both.
Okay, let me show you right here. This is Damascus. Okay. Me and Becca live right in here. We live right in this area right here. I could step out my door, and we live in Virginia. I could step out my door and walk right across the line, maybe 100 to 500 yards, somewhere in that area. I'm not good at the yard thing, but we live right here. All right, here we go.
Out in Damascus to look at the damage.
Damascus, Virginia is usually a quiet town and well known for trail days and the Creeper Trail. But today, the town is full of the sounds of chainsaws and heavy machinery as cleanup operations from Friday's flooding continues. The good news, there has been no fatalities reported and only a few minor injuries. However, there have been over 100 people rescued.
National Guard helicopters.
You lived in Abingdon? That's where I was born and raised.
50-some people recovered.
Born in the old Abingdon Hospital up there. Now
water, on top of the vehicles being
city.
Unfortunately, the Creeper Trail has been destroyed, and many homes have suffered significant damage as well. Cars and houses, sinkholes across the town.
And guys, if you heard him say the Creeper Trail to me, when I was younger, I haven't been up there since I was, Lord, in my 20s, early 20s. But the Creeper Trail is the prettiest place you'd ever want to walk. I don't remember how many miles it stretches, but it's very, very beautiful. It used to be just an old gravel trail that you walk through. But now they've got it fixed up to where they did have bridges and stuff. Now I think a couple of the bridges, the old trestle on the creeper trails no longer there. Water rushed down and just destroyed it, or something destroyed it. I heard him saying that the other day. And I didn't know you lived in Abingdon there, Pin 1010.
And debris that has been piled up that will take months or years to clean.
There's a lot of debris up under the bridges, so they're trying to get that debris removed out from underneath the bridges.
Those who live in Damascus were well prepared, but many thought this would never happen to them. Susan Coleman says it will take a lot of help for them to get back on their feet.
We're definitely going to need some volunteers to rebuild a lot of things, to rebuild the town, to rebuild the Creeper Trail, to rebuild the Appalachian Trail. We're going to need manpower, volunteers. We're definitely going to need money. This is going to cost the town a fortune.
Even with all the heartache, the Damascus community is in this.
This community really loves each other. They really take care of one another.
In Washington County, Virginia, meteorologist Jared Sellers, News Channel 11.
So many people helping.
Let me see if I can find. I wish I could find that video that shows maybe this. I'm not for sure. Let's see.
That's right. Emergency response teams have shifted their focus tonight from search and rescue to more recovery efforts, helping the hundreds of people.
Let's see if we can find it. I want you to see this is another one. Just be careful, Wilma. Please be careful. It says not for broadcast, guys, but I want you to see this. This is Damascus also, guys. It's only a minute 27. And it says not for broadcast, but I want y'all to see it, guys. It's just unreal. And see, people in Damascus is just like Erwin. You're up in the mountains here. And some people had trailers with big ass trees around them, and the winds, the water, they had a I can't remember the name of that river up there, but it destroyed quite a few homes up there. Now I think this is on the outskirts of the town. Sinkholes, and there is a sinkhole if anybody is driving southbound on 81 right out of Abingdon, mile marker 12.1. There is a sinkhole. It just collapsed on the southbound side of Interstate 81 at mile marker 12.1. That's one of the bridges coming in. That was a walkway. Look at this, guys. Look at this. That's on out in town. But they're already working, cleaning up and everything, guys. So, yeah, it's just. This hurts, guys. This hurts a lot because these are my people. These are the people that, and I'm not saying that I know any of them except Becca's mom, but these are the people that we live around. I mean, we're from the mountains. This is an Appalachian Trail right down through here from the. I don't know exactly how far it goes up, guys. I know I've lived here 55 years, but I don't know exactly how far it goes up. But the Appalachian Mountains come straight down and go through all this. I do know that Becca was reading somewhere today, and I wish she was here, that the Nolichucky River raised 30 or 35 feet above its usual range. And usually it don't get much bigger than, I think the highest I've ever seen it get was 10 feet, but this got up to 30 or 35 feet. It's just unreal, guys. Guys, I'm not going to say that I'm not much of a Christian. I do, excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hiccup. I do know the Bible, but guys, there's a lot of things going on that if you're not good with God, you better get good with him. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm not trying to push religion on here, but there's a lot of things coming that we might not see coming, you know. Oh yeah, I believe it, Night Demon. I believe it. I do believe it. What is this? But guys, I just wanted to get on here and share that with y'all and let you know that, oh yeah, it is. And guys, I will say this, I posted this on my community page, and I hope I don't piss nobody off in here, but if it happens, it happens. But I don't think we ought to send another damn penny to another country until we take care of our own people here. We have got devastation in, I know of 3 states, 4 states, if you count Florida, well, 5, 6, I'll say 6 states. Devastation. That was Becca's dog, guys. Sorry. 7 states that I can think of off the top of my head. And we're sending money to other people when we need it here. So I'm sorry, that's my opinion, and I don't think that we ought to send money to another country when we have people here that we need to take care of. And again, guys, I will say this. I don't mean to make nobody mad. That is just my opinion on it, guys. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to jump off here because I'm the only one here with the babe, Tyler and James. So I'm going to get them a bite to eat. I know it's late, but all they wanted was a sandwich. So I figure I'll get them a sandwich and get them ready for bed in about an hour. Got to give them their medicine. They got to take baths. But guys, thank you so very much. Again, if you would like to donate in the Cash App or the PayPal, whatever you give, we'll be going Friday down to Erwin, Tennessee to deliver water, diapers, baby formula, whatever else we can think of to take down there to these people. And I will videotape it. If I can't, I will film it down there. I don't know how good the, what do you call it? The towers. I don't know how good the towers work down there. I don't even know if they are working down there. But we will video it, and I will post it later. No, thank everybody that's in this chat for listening and knowing what's going on. I wish I could cover every state, but I'm just going to cover the one that I know. And Damascus, like I said, I may be going up there. I'm not for sure because it's a little further. It's like that's like a 65-mile trip or 65 miles up there. Harley. So thank each and every one of y'all. But if y'all would like to send in anything, you can in the Cash App or the PayPal. Whatever you send in would be appreciated. You do not have to send nothing in. It's not required. I'm just saying I want to help people. And if you all would like to help, you're more than welcome to. So they're not nowhere near here. Harris is out in, well, what's her name? Kamala Harris. Yeah, she was out in California, and Biden was at somewhere. He wasn't close by. But I did hear somewhere today that Trump will be visiting Tennessee, North Carolina. I think he said Georgia, Louisiana, and Florida. He's already visited Florida. So he'll do Louisiana. Water's free at 1197 Crab Creek Road, Hendersonville, North Carolina. Now, guys, I will say this. I have seen some people, and if you want to get water and send it, that's fine. Do that. Or if you want to send in baby food and diapers, do that. Send it however you want to send it. I'm just saying, I know I'm going down there, and if you would like to, I will buy everything and take down there. If you would like to send donations in, like I said, you don't have to. What I've got, excuse me, guys, I will load up and take down there myself and video it for you guys. If there's signal. If not, I'll have to upload it. Also, guys, be sure not to overpay for water because sometimes people are hiking the prices on things, and it is ridiculous to gouge prices for people in need. That is so wrong. It was, I seen a case of water. I don't remember what store, but it was on, I think I seen it on Facebook. The case of water was $39.97, and it had 24 bottles of water in it. 24 bottles of water for almost $40. That's a little ridiculous, guys. Why would you pay $40, almost $40, for 24 bottles of water when these people need it? Look, I know you got to pay your overhead and stuff like that, but don't price gouge. These people have nothing. Nothing. And you're going to price gouge water. Well, the way that they told that someone called the police on them, and the one I'm talking about. So the police went out there and they said, well, we usually charge that bottle of water by itself $2 and something. Okay. 24, that should have been 50. I just don't understand it. I really don't. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But again, guys, like I said, if you'd like to help, you can in the Cash App or the PayPal. You do not have to. Another thing I will say that you can do, if you would like to, is pray for these people. Pray for the ones that their families have not been found yet. Pray for everyone. It's not just Erwin. Don't pray for just Erwin. Pray for everyone that is involved in this. So, but guys, I am gonna get off here. I will put my Cash App and PayPal in the community link if you'd like to. You can send it that way. Again, it is not required to do so. You do not have to. The people that did, thank you so very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you didn't, if you just pray for the people, that's the same thing. That is the same thing, guys. All right, guys, I am going to jump off here because I think Becca just pulled up and I had to go out there and help her. But don't forget to be over here tomorrow night. Tattooed Rebel 2229. I will be talking about the Letcher County Sheriff and the judge that happened over there. So, guys, please go check that out. Okay? Please go check it out. Much love and respect to each and every one here. I love each and every one of y'all. Don't forget to come over tomorrow. Don't forget Friday, the bonfire, Saturday, the concert. Come on over. Have a good time with us. And let's not worry about things for at least those 2 days. So much love and respect. Like I said, much love and respect to everybody here. Hit the like, share, and subscribe on your way out. Thank you so very much, Jay Brad. I appreciate that. I forgot. Thank you. It is very kind of y'all to be here. I love each and every one of you. Y'all be good. Lake Lord Dam has failed. I'll go check that out, Wilma. And I will call you just as soon as I get the babies fed, okay? Promise you. Again, thank you all for the help. Don't forget, come by tomorrow and let's talk about that sheriff. That's another thing that just blows my mind, guys. I believe they're trying to hide something in that. Just my opinion on that. I'm not going to say anything or facts until it comes out. My opinion will come out and what I think happened, but it don't mean it happened. So much love and respect. You guys stay safe. We'll see you all tomorrow, okay? Love y'all. Don't say bye, say see you. We don't say bye here. It's see you because we want to see you back. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all.
Go 6 on the light. Rebel for motherfucking light. Go reppin' the white trash family. Ain't no authority, ain't no fuckery, ain't nothing but real shit tuning and see. We pursuing loyalty and respect, that's all we demand. We don't take no shit from any entitled hand. Flying high, red, white and blue, we free bird in the sky. Rebel for motherfucking life. No rules, no bounds, we don't ask why. White trash pride, we won't fucking apologise. We got rebel in our hearts, we won't fucking compromise. No bullshit, the realest you'll ever meet. We don't back down or mislead. You leave you standing on your feet because we don't look down on anyone unless you bite under our feet.